After 5 years of delays, a national education law will finally be implemented in California. It includes teaching history of the LGBT rights movement as early as second grade. Eyewitness News reporter Matt Boone joins us now with a closer look at why it's stirring up some controversy. Matt?
Rochelle, this stems from what was called the Fair Education Act, which passed in 2011. And after two failed attempts to overturn it and some budget issues, today the State Board of Education voted unanimously for its adoption.
The LGBTQ movement is a sad chapter in our national history.
Hearing about the decision, Kern High School District Trustee Chad Vegas says he's not surprised, just disappointed.
Well, I'm disappointed because we don't need to be further trying to normalize sexual behaviors that are perverse and immoral, that are destructive to society, that enslave people.
But the curriculum, which also includes history of disabled Americans, is not designed to be sexualized, says Whitney Waddell.
Nobody is suggesting that all of a sudden, we put gay porn, on TV in every classroom and say, pay attention, kiddies. I mean, that's a ridiculous reaction.
As someone who was struggling with her sexuality as a high schooler in the 80s, she says any acknowledgement of the gay rights movement would have helped.
I was really lost. And what a difference it would have made for me to just feel like I'm just like everybody else and we all have our differences and we're all okay.
In Sacramento today, her struggle and that of other gay students was the focus of a packed meeting at the Board of Education.
People need to see themselves in their histories and in their textbooks.
Actually, it's important for all of our kids because we need to have a fair representation of our history, of our real history.
But it's a history Vegas feels is not meant to be taught everywhere.
Well, we're in a conservative county in the middle of a liberal state.
Nevertheless, he believes the district will have little say in what gets implemented.
Every school in California will have these standards per what Sacramento is putting out, regardless of what Kern High wants to do individually.
No matter one's beliefs, says Waddell, inclusion is better than exclusion.
And there's no reason for anyone to feel like because we're including one group that we really traditionally have ignored, that somehow we're losing something. We're actually gaining more diversity in our classroom and we're telling more of the truth.
Now you hear second grade and that might seem very young, but the curriculum in that case is just to introduce the idea that some students may have two moms or two dads. Later in 5th and 8th grade, incorporating historical moments and figures. In studio tonight, Matt Boone, Eyewitness News.